That the centre has now handed over the Manipur ambush case in which 18 army personnel were killed in a gruesome manner by militants to the National Investigating Agency. Meanwhile, the army though continues with its massive operations in the northeast against the militants. Let's get in a reaction from Kamaljit Sandhu, who also tracks the Home Ministry for India today. Kamal, clearly this move to hand over the case in the backdrop of reports that seem to suggest that there were specific intelligence alerts about this attack.
Well, definitely on one hand, it's been seen as a major intelligence failure, considering that there were inputs from both RAW and IB regarding this particular attack, which was anticipated. Perhaps the right measures were not taken, and that is why the biggest casualty in 20 years. And yes, there was a meeting with the Home Minister. The Raksha Mantri had gone ahead and met him. We know that the NIA DG had held a meeting with the Home Ministry officials. Now the official notification has come in. The NIA will take over the case in a short while. This also means that NIA officers, remember, they are also very short-staffed at this point of time. They are obviously handling various cases across the country.
Yes.
But this is also seen as a counter-insurgency, a counter-terror operation. There will be an investigation done. But yes, one part is about the investigation, and most of these people could have fled to Myanmar and other neighboring countries. This could obviously be a problem, considering this area is on the borders. But definitely investigation is one part. The other part is obviously the counter-insurgency operations.
But
which is currently going
very
on
quickly,
in Manipur.
what you pointed out, that because there are other countries also that will be involved in these bordering areas, in fact, where the insurgents might have been operating out of, how does the NIA's role play out there?
Well, at this point of time, they'll really send a team there. They'll really find out as to who is behind. And remember, they are armed with intelligence report which had come in. So yes, they will check on the intercepts. They will also check on the information from the local area and the local police. But thereafter, if this obviously transits, it also means, it implies that it's going on to the other country. They'll really have to seek the help of the MEA. They'll have to seek the help of the court if they really want to have some sort of semblance where they can actually, remember, once this crosses the boundary, it's obviously beyond the domain. But we've seen earlier that if we have association with a country, perhaps a friendly country, this is the time when we can actually send an official request through the ME or through the courts, and perhaps it can be taken. But this is too early for the matter. One, at this point of time, means that the team is already on the way to Manipur. The investigation is done, and perhaps then later on can be found out as to where the main culprits really are.
Absolutely. Kamaljit Sandhu, they're bringing us all those, in fact, details. That official Home Ministry notification, which has now been issued, that has handed over the case where the Indian Army was ambushed while they were in the process of getting de-inducted, which killed 18 Army jawans, injuring 11 others. And that case has now been handed over to the NIA. But remember, these are bordering areas, the states that we're talking about. You share borders with countries like Myanmar. So perhaps they will have to look into that as well. And that is in fact one issue that is also going to figure large with Narendra Modi, who is now holding talks with Sheikh Hasina in Dhaka, because Bangladesh too plays a crucial role in terms of India's northeastern security.